What up? I'm Joe. What up? I'm Joe from JOESLINGSFREIGHT. Joe from OTR. My name's Joe McLaren. I'm a freight broker.
Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find our tech, so I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up my style. We gon' do a drive-by in the rain. I'ma take it to trial.
I'm here in Tampa, Florida, at our Tampa HQ. This is where we find solutions to some of America's biggest shippers' freight problems. We bring the solutions. So yeah, I'm here in Tampa, Florida, in my apartment. Let me give you a quick little tour. Here's my setup. Got the triple monitors. Any freight broker worth his salt is using at least 3 monitors. I mean, 2 monitors is just crazy. I don't know any freight broker worth his salt that only uses 2 monitors. But yeah, humble beginnings down here in Tampa, OTR Tampa. Going to the other room.
What up?
We got Tim and his setup here at OTR Tampa. Triple monitors. Again, any broker worth their salt's using triple monitors. I don't know a single broker worth their salt using less than triple monitors. That's just crazy work. I don't know if you can see in here, got a picture of me with the GOAT, John Braun, founder of OTR Transportation, rest in peace. We're literally in here trapping out the bando, making freight problems go away, bringing solutions to some of America's biggest shippers. That's what we do. We bring the solutions. We started at OTR Chicago. I started back in 2018. Fast forward, 2025, 7 years, thousands of loads moved later, and we're still, you know, working on the dream. The dream is to, you know, blow this up, take OTR to the moon. On a day-to-day, you know, we're just in here managing freight orders. I don't want to give away too much here because this is private, sensitive information, but as you can see, we got a lot of freight orders that we're in charge of, and they're constantly coming in. The freight never sleeps, it never stops, and we're here to protect it, to make sure it gets to where it needs to go on time and in one piece safely for our customers. So our customers have loads that they need moved. Our job is to move them with trucks. We don't own the trucks, so we gotta find the trucks. I don't do that part. We have a whole team of guys in Chicago. That's their job. Let me fix my hair really quick. I don't do that. I work with the customer. I listen to the customer, talk to them, help them solve their problems, which is usually just they have a ton of loads that they need moved, and I gotta be the guy to move them. It's a daily grind. We're handling problems on the fly, and you know, doing a lot of problem solving on a day-to-day basis, trying to figure out what's the most cost-effective way to move this freight for our customers to, you know, save them money and time, but to also make money ourselves. I mean, this is a business, and at the end of the day, you know, we have people that we gotta, you know, everybody's gotta eat, everybody's got bills to pay, myself included, Timothy included. So, you know, we gotta hustle on the daily, make sure that, you know, we're protecting OTR, protecting our margins, and protecting our customers' freight. There's so much that goes into this. I'm gonna be able to make a lot of content because there's just an endless amount of shit that goes into brokering freight and moving freight. Today is really just about kind of giving you guys a glimpse of like our setup and just like what we're doing down here in Tampa. Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. You wanna come with me? Refill the water. This is the kitchen. OTR Tampa kitchen. We got some what are those called? Cheez-Its. And then I make protein shakes every day. Kind of ratchet, but this is the life we live, not the life we chose. This is just, I didn't choose this life. The freight life chose me. Right now, it's the end of the day, so things are starting to kind of slow down, kind of get a little quieter. But I got like 26 unread slacks. Should probably run through these really quick. The driver's here now and he gave his trailer a quick sweep. He has about 8 sheets of plywood that cannot be in the trailer. He's going to leave them here with our maintenance department. He also has about 15 heavy-duty load bars that will probably affect his weight. Hopefully there's no issue. The driver said this is his first trip to Canada and was not told anything if possible. Did you follow with this company and let him know the requirements? Sheesh. We do a lot of freight from a shipper that's in Alberta, Canada, into the United States, and so the shipper, they're very specific, very strict about like what's allowed on their trailers, the quality of the trailers, the cleanliness, the odor. You know, there can't be any odor. They need to be food grade. We're shipping food products, and so you know it's something we run into is like you know, these carriers will show up and maybe it's the first time they've done a load out of this facility. They're not really sure. Or they've never done a load out of the facility. They don't know what to expect or what to do. In this case, it looks like the guy showed up with a bunch of shit in the back of his trailer, which is not good. Talk to him. We let him know and we talk to him. We just say, hey guys, you want to do these loads, you gotta come correct. You gotta do it right. You gotta play by the rules. You gotta have a nice trailer, a clean trailer, free of any odors, debris, dirt. It's got to be pre-cooled, -10. We're shipping frozen food products. You know, they're not able to get loaded today. That's par for the course. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for like what I'm supposed to really be doing here, but I just think it's good to like make this content, record some stuff, document, try not to cuss. I cuss a lot. I'm working on that. But I'm gonna keep just grinding away, making content, grinding away, moving freight. And I don't know, maybe some people out there are interested in this, care, wanna, you know, learn more about the industry or follow our journey, whatever. I just thought it'd be cool to kind of document everything because, you know, we're just some legends down here in Florida making stuff happen. And, you know, nobody thought we could do it. And here we are doing it. So, you know, we're gonna take OTR to the moon, and we're gonna, you know, just absolutely go bananas and bonkers. So, I figure it'd be cool to give people like the whole journey and the whole document, the whole process. That way, you know, one day when we're, you know, big badasses and OTR's a publicly traded company, people can be like, oh wow, there's Joe down in Tampa starting things up from scratch, and you know, just doing it like John, you know, told me I always could. I'll get into more about John and OTR and our history and everything. I don't really have the bandwidth or mental capacity to do that right now. Been feeling a little under the weather past couple days, so that's why you see me slugging water. That's gonna be about it for today.